The city is yours, the city is yours, 20,000 empty seats.
Are you fucking sure?
Welcome back to Universal Sports. Manchester is red. Manchester is red and it feels so good, and I'm going to focus on this at the start of this video, so please accept my apologies. Boys, how did we celebrate last night? How good did it feel?
Well, I'll tell you what happened to me. I went to see one of my friends, watch the game. The battery died in the car while I was watching the game. Had to call the AA. It was about the 65th minute. I thought we were good. We were abysmal. We were better than City and we were creating nothing. But then I booked into the AA. I put the game back on. And Don Diallo came to the rescue. A shining light. The Ivorian Messi has come and gained a penalty. Then our captain, the Portuguese sensation, Bruno Fernandes, comes up. And as he does, no messing around, no little hop and a skip, jumps in and scores. And just goes like this. And then, ironically, like it was fate, 115 seconds later.
115, did you say?
115. Who can write this? Who can write this? The Ivorian Messi strikes again. He gets the ball. He volleys the ball around Edison. He side foots it across the goal line, through the back of Edison, past one defender, two defender, in the back of the net. And just like that, United steal the game. Please put your hands up in the air if you're getting 3 points this weekend. Thank you. Post-game, I had to celebrate it with a Cabida and a portion of chips and a can of Iron Brew. It was beautiful.
Well, I want to say something. I think this is the right time to do it. To share it with the Universal Sports community. Give me the opportunity. Let me do this. Let me do this. Manchester City, acknowledge me.
Yes, acknowledge.
Alas, how did you celebrate the Manchester derby? I know, but are you going to share? I want to talk about Marcus Rashford, Alejandro Garnacho, two players that were left out of the Manchester derby. It was a big shock to us all. I'll start off with you, Aves. What are your initial thoughts and what's your understanding of what happened? You know, share this with the viewers. What actually happened?
Rashford needs to go, so they're going to transfer list him in January. He needs to go. He's on 385k. As you've seen the last 3 games, he's not pressing, not working hard, not tracking back. Doesn't do nothing on that. And Garnacho, the other one, apparently has been leaking team news. So team news was leaked on Saturday night before the Sunday's game. So Rashford is the number one priority to go. It is what it is for him. He's had his time. He's 27-year-old. He's not done much. He's got his 30 goals like 2 years ago. After that, he's not been the same. Since he signed that 5-year contract, I don't know who the fuck gave him that 5-year contract. I don't know, but it's going to be hard to sell him now. They're going to cut their losses and just get rid of him. They need to get rid of him.
Soon, so we understand that there's a WhatsApp group. Yeah. Ruben's put the team out. We understand that Garnacho has let his brother know. His brother's 15 years old. He's been selling it on to the media. What's your thoughts on that? Is there a way back for Garnacho, or is it more of a don't do this again and bring him back into the team? How should we fix this situation?
I think it's just Garnacho's bro trying to get some FIFA points to get open some packs on FIFA probably. But take a step back. Let me go back to Rashford. Obviously, he's had multiple managers. Obviously, numerous managers have said he's been the cause of their initial leaving of the club. I think what Amorim's done is actually a good way. He hasn't confirmed exactly what it was, and rightly so. At the end of the day, it is Manchester United. We don't need to tell anyone what's happening behind doors, but also we also need to give a little message to the club, to the staff, to the players, to say, listen, there's a culture here, there's a way of working, there's a way of being at Manchester United, and you got to adhere to that. And I think the game was a perfect way. Obviously, it could have gone either way. If it was 1-0, people would be saying, should you have left Garnacho, should you have left Rashford up? But we won it. Don Diallo turned up. And I think if you start, we got to think about it this way. We've got to build United from the ground up. It's a whole rebuild. We've been saying we need the new recruitment, we need this, we need that. But we've got a manager. We've got Ineos in now. We've got a manager in. We've got to give it time now. Again, I know we keep saying it seems like a broken record, but I think this is probably Rashford's last chance. He might have until the end of January to see if he changes. It's probably not enough time. Maybe he's going. Maybe he wants to go. Maybe he's had enough. Maybe the club's had enough. But if you can turn it around and start performing, why can't you get a place back into the squad? I think next game he'll probably be on the bench just to soften the blow of the weekend if he shows anything in the next 3-4 days. Regarding Garnacho, obviously he's still young. At the end of the day, he has done it before. He does stupid stuff like this before. I think it's just give him another slap on the wrist, and then if it happens again, then take it further from there. I don't think Garnacho's going anywhere. He's got till summer to prove himself, I guess. Rashford, maybe January, maybe summer. I think obviously you'll make more money on Garnacho if we sold him. I think in terms of Rashford, it's all about how his work ethic is, because obviously all fans are saying that we're not seeing the Rashford that we have seen in the past. He's not showing, even when you just look at him, the body language, the way he plays, something's not right, and maybe he can overcome it this time around.
I do want to talk about what does this kind of do to the team when we've got players leaking this kind of thing. But before we do that, as Manchester is red and Etihad, should we say, is empty, just because of that, drop us a like, drop us a comment, subscribe to Universal Sports, hit that notification bell, make sure you don't miss out on any content that's coming up on Universal Sports. Aves, so we're talking about leaks, we're talking about people undermining the manager. In your opinion, what does that do for a team when you've got players that are leaking the team news? For me, that's undermining the manager. It's a disrespect to the club. So for me, if I look at it, I'm in the locker room, I'm in the dressing room, I'm looking around, we've got people here that are not going the same way as me, not willing to run the yards, not willing to put the hard work in. What does that do for a club? How difficult does this make it for Ruben Amorim?
It makes it difficult for him, but he's made a stance, he's made a big statement.
He made the decision and he's won, so that empowers him.
He's won, and he won the Manchester derby as well, so he's won both ways. And in the media, he just said that they're not working hard in training, but that's probably a different side of the story. He doesn't want to tell the truth. But we know
it's quite clever though from Ruben Amorim, the way that he's handled it, because he could have easily just come out and said they're injured or they're just not in the squad. But the way that he's done it, there isn't a big, massive media outcry. People actually think, oh, actually, that makes sense.
Yeah, 100%. I think didn't Ten Hag do something similar with Ronaldo, where he started benching him?
At the time, we thought Eric Ten Hag, he's come in, he's done that. We shouldn't talk about Eric Ten Hag too much because Aves is here and he's going to start crying and his planes are going to come out. So we don't want to do that. But Aves, I want to get something. I want to be very direct with you. We like to say on this channel, live and direct. So let's be direct about this. Aves, will Marcus Rashford be at Manchester United by the start of next season?
Nope, he's going to go.
Will Alejandro Garnacho be at Manchester United at the start of next season? What do you think?
I'm 50-50. I think they might sell him in the summer if they have to. But if he needs to buckle up, he's still young, he's only 20. So we give benefit of doubt to Garnacho, he doesn't do it again. If he's doing it once, he's going to start doing regular. So United made a stance not to do it anymore. So that's a statement to drop him for the biggest game of the season, Manchester derby. And both of them deserve it as well to be dropped.
Same question for you, Sooms. Like we said, we're live and direct. Let's be direct. Marcus Rashford, will he be a Manchester United player by the start of next season?
On his current form, I'll say no.
Alejandro Garnacho?
Yes. Yeah, he'll be there.
Let us know in the comments, what do you think? How has Ruben Amorim handled this whole situation? A very difficult situation. And what's your thoughts on Marcus Rashford? What's your thoughts on Alejandro Garnacho? And what's your thoughts on what impact this will have on Manchester United? If this is the first time you're watching Universal Sports, make sure you do like, comment, subscribe. Let's get 500 likes on this video.